Hey, what's going on, guys? Blitz here with the Survival Outpost. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and state the obvious. Hydration is critical to survival. The average human being can only survive 3 to 5 days without water. After that, things go south very, very fast, and you just basically end up dead, which is a huge violation of the #1 survival rule. Just don't die. So when it comes to hydration, I'm a huge fan of hydration packs like this one right here, and as you may have guessed, this is the star of the video. So let's go ahead and jump into the review, starting now. So when this pack first arrived, I was immediately reminded of my old FLIB Hydro pack, which has been great. But if you look at the difference here, this one's much smaller and it only comes in Coyote Brown. Meanwhile, this is available in multiple colorways, which is a nice bonus because you might not like the Coyote Brown. You might like the Digi pattern, you might go with black or something else. This pack is made by Unigear and is perfectly suited for any type of outdoor activities. You know, for example, I love riding my bike, so I fill up the 2.5 liter bladder with water. I toss in an electrolyte packet. I put some bike tools in this area, put in my wallet, my cell phone, my keys, all that kind of good stuff, and I'm out. And over the course of a couple hours, I can easily have more than enough water, and if I need to stop and refill, that's not a problem. Overall, it's a great asset, like I said, for whatever you're doing in terms of physical activity, and especially this time of year. I'm going out for a bike ride, and if it's later in the afternoon, temps are already up to 90 degrees, so you can get dehydrated really, really fast, and having something like this with you is a huge asset. So this pack has also been my go-to for short recon trips. So I might go out for 2 or 3 hours. Maybe I'm looking for a new spot to build a shelter. Maybe I'm just out exploring and enjoying Mother Nature. Either way, if I'm only out for a couple hours, do I really need to bring a survival gear with me, like a shelter and cook set and all this other kind of stuff? Probably not. So what I do with this is, I toss my essentials in here. I toss a multi-tool in here, another knife. Maybe I throw an IFAK in here along with my binoculars, and I hit the trail. And with the amount of water that I carry in here, it's just the right amount for 2 to 3 hours in the field. And, toss in some food, have a snack, and I'm good to go. And then, guys, even for trips to the beach, I've been taking this with me. Before I would drag a whole bunch of stuff with me in like this huge duffel. Nah, I just grab this, I throw a book in here, maybe some snacks, whatever, and grab my chair and towel, and I'm good to go. And I kick back and read one of my favorite books and just, enjoy the view, soak up the vitamin D, and, just relax and maybe engage in a little bit of meditation, because sitting out by the water, listening to the waves roll in, is literally like, I don't care what's going on with my life. I can go out there, disconnect, and I just enjoy the moment, and the waves literally put me to sleep. So anyways, we're talking bike rides, we're talking recon trips, we're talking a trip to the beach. It's literally been going everywhere with me and haven't had any issues. It's been a great pack. So let's go ahead and jump into the features of this pack. I'm just going to break down the different organizational compartments, the space, the padding, the straps, all that good stuff that we do in a gear review. So let's jump into it. Okay, so let's go ahead and break down the features of this pack, guys. Starting with generous amounts of MOLLE webbing with quality stitching. This is a modular design, which means depending on the mission in hand, you can add or remove pouches as you deem necessary. Up next, you notice quality hardware. The buckles and the zippers are top quality with paracord zipper pulls. And this might not seem like a big deal to you having quality zippers, but I can tell you from experience, once zippers fail on the pack, unless you have good sewing skills and knowledge of that, your pack is pretty much worthless. So that's a big deal to me. It's having quality hardware in my pack in terms of the zippers and the buckles. This main compartment right here is easily accessible by undoing that buckle, unzipping it down the side, and then here we see that there's an organizational panel split into 2 sides, mesh with the ability to attach various items. I have a little knife here, multi-tool, threw some snacks in here. Sometimes I'll raid my kids' pantry. I love the little fruit snacks or granola bars. And then turning the pack around on the inside of this compartment, we see that there is this zippered mesh pocket, which is great for storing things that you need to keep secure, like maybe your wallet or your cell phone, things that you don't want to just fall out when you open up this pouch. And then there's also a hook for hanging your keys. There's also a large open compartment right here. No organizational panel in here, which is really not needed. It's just a nice little dump spot right here. I might throw a cell phone in here or some extra batteries for my camera, what have you. It's just a nice open space that is pretty flexible for whatever you want to stick in here. The bladder, as I may have mentioned before, is 2.5 liters in capacity, and the hydration hose itself is insulated, so it keeps your water a bit cooler. So that's also a nice touch here. And there's also this clip right here that allows you to keep the hose attached to your pack without it flopping all around, and makes it very accessible and just keeps it secure. Then on the back of the pack, we got a generous amount of padding here at the bottom, then also padding panels up here with this mesh, which keeps a nice bit of ventilation and airflow going so it doesn't stick to your back and get all super sweaty. Then the shoulder straps right here, there's a bit of padding, not much, but listen, you're not carrying much weight in here. D-rings on each strap, and then there's also a sternum strap for, you know, further security and attachment to your body. And there's also a waist strap right here, which is nice. I don't see this on a lot of hydration packs. I definitely don't have this on that FLIB one that I showed you. And this is also quality hardware, and it's also secureable with these retention straps right here, which is nice. So your strap, once you tighten it up, isn't flopping all around. You just tuck it inside the Velcro, and you're good to go. So that's it, guys. Short and sweet, and that's how I'm trying to keep these gear reviews direct and to the point. So what I need you guys to do is check out that Amazon link in the pinned post. Go check it out, because, I mean, this pack literally has thousands of 4- and 5-star reviews. People absolutely love it. People are typing long reviews. They're putting in the pictures of their pack, where they use their pack. And in terms of love, I count myself as one of those people, because this pack is literally by my side pretty much for any sort of physical activity I do, even going to the beach. So listen, if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up, give it a share, and let me know in the comments how you guys are handling your hydration options. Because listen, I'm not saying this pack is good for literally everything you do. You know, if I'm going out in the field for a day or 2 days or extended periods of time, I'm not going to take this pack. But what I will do is I will pull out the hydration bladder. I'll drop that in a slip pocket of another larger pack, add my canteen, and right there I've already achieved and met the survival rule of 1 is none and 2 is 1. And finally, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video.